Welcome back to another Overlord 2 review. Today is episode 12. I'm Justin,
What is up? I'm Logan.
and together we're Couch Shock. As always, we're anime viewers only, no source material. We're going to discuss this episode, and give our scores at the end. I didn't write this episode.
Oh boy.
It's not ours, that's for sure. Anyway, you ready to jump on it?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright, so pick up right where we left off. Ainz joins the battlefield. He's like, basically like, who am I gonna join? And of course Evil's Eye is like, pick me! Pick me! Pick me! I want to be on your team!
Pick
like,
me!
I'm also a party adventurer! Join me! Just don't fight me! That's basically how it comes down to.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Demiurge has to pick up a different name, just like Ainz has a different name when he's the Raven Black Warrior.
Right.
So Jalda Boeth. I think it's Jalda Bouth. Jalda. Oh, fucking no. I'll just call him Jalda.
Jalda.
Jalda. Say Jalda for his
Okay, Jalda.
fake. And we got Momon. So both of them, and they're fake personas. So this was definitely part of Demiurge's plan from the last episode. This is how we thought it was gonna go, like them like fighting each other to build the reputation of Ainz
Yeah.
as Momon.
Right.
And I just like the whole time when they're just talking and fighting, like as us as viewers, like you can tell they're just trying to act so well that actually comes out as like really poor acting between the two of them. Like Ainz almost says Demiurge at one point his real name, and he's like, ugh. I like how they kind of did it, but like coming from like the voice actor point of view, like they're trying to make it sound kind of cheesy that like they are acting.
It
But
was pretty stellar performance for the two.
yeah, but it's not that. And of course, I mean, you're Evil Eye. You're just a bystander at this point. You have to know, like you can only see. Well, Momon's Momon. He's not Ainz. So, but hey, she got a great warrior, and she's like, oh damn, he's strong. I fell in love with him,
Of course. Why wouldn't she?
and he does pick her up at one point, which is kind of funny. Because she's like, wait a minute, this isn't being carried like a princess. It would, I don't think it would ever be a great thing to be carried like that. He just picks her up with one arm. It's like, yep, that's not, it's a little embarrassing.
Oh
But we
god.
get cut off, of course, to go to, back to Brain, Climb, and all them.
Woo!
Woo! Zero was the last one of the 6 arms. And, of course, the Torre was a fake that was kind of picked off on in the last episode. Brain Ironer, and she was acting all weird. It was just Succulent being, you know, the cross-dresser to try to sneak attack him.
Right. Being a
Just
little
doesn't work
weirdo.
whatsoever. Just doesn't come close to even working. Brain's just like, hey, fight the one behind us. The thief picked up on it right away. Climb, of course, didn't.
Climb's a he's a novice, okay? He's
Yeah,
got that lack of
He
experience.
trusts people before he doesn't.
He trusts people before he does.
Well, I mean, like, he's just very trusting. Like, he just assumes everyone's, like, telling the truth up front. I feel like that's just in his nature to, like, to believe in the good of people.
Right.
I do like this thief, though, that they added. He's like, I'll support you. And he's just throwing all these potion shit. He's like, it's like good support, man. I mean, It is obnoxious to fight against as you have these exploding things thrown at you,
Yeah.
which makes it very easy for Climb to kick them in the balls.
Go for their weak spots, of course.
Exactly. If you're fighting and you see an opening,
Anything goes.
you take it. Exactly. Anything goes. That's what you learn in self-defense, okay? Sometimes you have to kick a man in the nuts. Repeatedly.
That sounds painful. Very painful.
Well, this is very painful. And then Saba shows up. He's like, don't worry, I found the real Torre. Second, let me take care of Zero real quick. He's like, how'd you get past all the 6 arms? He's like, very easily.
Well, I, just murdered all of them.
He's like, he's like, there's no way you could have done it. I just love Samus is like, well, the truth is always surprising.
He's straight up unfazed by this guy's attack.
Which he summoned every animal in the book.
Right.
Like panther, bear,
He's
tiger,
super powered up.
phoenix, dragon, all these other animals. Any animal he could think of off the top of his head is what he yelled out, essentially.
Saba's got his boots dirty, though.
That's actually the exact same thing I thought. Like, I thought he'd be like, as soon as he did it, I saw the blood on the bottom. I was like, oh man, they're dirty now. Is he gonna clean them?
I would be like, ew.
Because he's a butler. That's just kind of how they come off, like, oh,
They gotta be proper.
But he did not think that way.
Right.
I thought he would, to be honest,
Same
and
here.
wipe it, clean it. He did just straight up drop kick him. Just simple
He
as
just
that.
dropped the foot on him. Easy peasy.
That's exactly it. But after that, we go back to Momon in Jalda.
Jalda.
Basically, he says his plan is to set a pass a hellfire through the capital.
Right.
Obviously, all of this is still a giant setup, as we learn later when they see the flames. It doesn't actually really burn anyone yet.
Yet.
Yes.
Yet.
But he leaves, and of course, Ainz is always left out of the plans. Even though they're all his subordinates and everything, they never actually tell him anything. It's like talking to Nave. He's like, but he like always pretends he knows.
He is a very good BSer. He has perfected how to BS through all his conversations. I just like how his inner voice is always like, oh man, shit, I got through that. Like, this is stressful.
He's like, yeah, exactly. He's like, I just got hired. I was coming here. I was like, I need to make a grand entrance. He's like, I didn't expect to drop into this. He's like, man. He's like, Marquise Raven just hired me. He's like, come out here and help.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm fighting Demiurge. It's like, this is not what I was thinking, but oh well. And they almost went out of control for a little bit there. But
they almost killed Evil Eye.
Yeah, because Evil Eye basically shit talked Antoma.
She's like, oh, we put her in the dirt or put her down, and they're like,
Nave was super pissed. And of course,
I'm pretty sure if Evil Eye would have said we killed her, Evil Eye would not be here right now, because Nabe would have snapped.
Probably, yes. I think Ainz could probably go through it just because he realizes it's essential to being his black armor, Momon. But Nabe definitely would have lost it, for sure. She was about to lose it.
Right. Oh, and we learned her allies did get killed.
Murdered, yes. Because they were going to look for... They were going to... The leader...
of Blue Rose?
Yeah, I can do the resurrections. Yeah.
Lackeus?
Can do something like that. I can do the resurrections. So, of course, it's not anywhere near the level of what Ainz can do.
Right.
Because they do come back their weekend. You know that. Oh yeah, when he was doing his dialogue with Nabe or whatever, he thinks Evil Eye is suspicious of him, but it's just she's in love with him. He's like, oh, she's staring at me right now. I like how, and Nabe's like, are you sure it's not some other emotion? Like, I think she somewhat picked up on it.
Right.
But of course, Ainz thinks that she's suspicious, and he's like, says all this reasoning, and Nabe's just like, oh, you're so smart.
Oh yes, you're the chosen grand master.
And he did have Nabe send a message to Demiurge, so, but she never followed up with Ainz after that. So I'm guessing they're figuring out the plan.
Right.
He just couldn't do it himself because he can't use magic as Momon.
Yeah.
But I guess it's time for the capital to set up to fight all these demons, though.
Right. Can I just say they put like the closing song in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me. It felt out of place, I guess. First of all, they had it go on for like 5 minutes. I thought the episode was almost over when it started playing, and then it just kept going with the song in the background. And it wasn't like any epic moment, I guess. I don't know, it just felt weird. It just felt
they
like
were just talking about their plans.
That's what I thought, like maybe something's gonna happen. It's just like we're just talking. I'm like, why are we playing the outro music? We still got 5 minutes left. Like, I don't know, it just felt weird to me.
I don't know. I guess if I were to rewatch it, I didn't realize it was going on that long. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really quite fit the tone.
Right. Well, I mean, it does like quiet. Like it is quiet in the background,
yeah.
but like you can still hear it, and they're just.
It doesn't.
Like,
yeah, you're right. It doesn't quite fit the emotions or tones of the scenes that are going on.
It just. Well, I guess it feels weird because if you compare it to all other anime that do like the outro, usually the scene's like really intense. But this one's just like, it just felt like a different scene, like a normal scene, but with the fucking song.
Of course, Stronach gives a ring to climb to make him go past his potential because, you know, he's already...
Because he has no potential.
Max.
Oh, no,
he's already reached his max.
He has no talent.
Potential. Yeah, he has no talent. He's already reached his max, like, point. The ring helps him get past it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't get experience,
just cheat.
Any of this
use
stuff,
an
you
item.
know, just use a magic item.
Use an item.
And then, of course, the princess. Crazy bitch!
She's
We've gone
fucking
over
nuts.
this.
Remember when I said this like...
Run, climb, run! Hey, in the beginning, she was acceptable crazy, okay?
No,
now she's beyond...
She's like...
Way beyond acceptable crazy.
Maybe he'll die for me, and I'll resurrect him to where he's barely a living soul, so I can stay with him forever. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're fucking nuts.
And the face at the end, even like,
she's like,
half brother and Dorothy's room was like,
she's
this bitch crazy. We need out.
It's creepy.
Once we're done with this, I'm gone. Like,
she is fucking insane. Get out of here!
Climb! Run, climb! Don't die and just keep running!
Huh?
Go join Nazarick or something!
That is so... Oh my god.
Go join Sabus, dude! Obviously, Sabus said he's gonna return the favor to climb someday. I know Sabus keeps his words. Next episode is obviously the season finale.
Woo!
We're getting it. Next week is like packed, dude. We got... several show finales. New shows are starting up.
Yeah.
We got do some season reviews for other stuff. Like, we're gonna be packed next week. But obviously something big's gonna have to happen.
Right. I hope something big's
basically brought in all the characters.
I feel like it's just gonna be another...
We finally got Ainz to do some more stuff.
I feel like it's gonna be another fight between Demiurge and Ainz, but just more intense. Because the first one kind of just felt like we're gonna go through the motions just for show. But this next one might be like,
True.
let's.
Because they have to fight all these little demons, so there's definitely going to be a lot of people dying. Um, it's going to be weird because obviously they're already getting mad about like Antoma and stuff, but how do they feel about their regular lower demons?
Well, these are probably like undead, kind of similar to the lizard.
He does have a lot of undead, so
I'm assuming that's what
they could just be regular demons too. I guess he probably only cares about the ones with like
personality.
The ones that were basically made by the other human players.
Right.
But yeah, there's gonna be. I wonder how soon Sabus is gonna return that favor. I bet that's something that's held off for like a later season.
Probably.
I guarantee that comes back up.
I guess I would say maybe.
Guaranteed.
Strong maybe.
All right, it's got the Justin guarantee, which means it's 100% going to happen.
Sure. Sure.
I have a lot of show to work with. All right, let's jump into scores.
Okay. I'll say a 7.5. It was all right, I guess.
Tell me why.
Well, yes.
So I can copy you.
I mean, like, the Ainz Demiurge fight was okay. Like, obviously there was nothing at stake, and I felt like it was just them just, you know, we're gonna just put on a show for Evil Eye real quick. Sabus is always cool. I feel like Brain and Climb just always get put in the back seat just because Sabus just does something so superior. Like, whatever they do just looks like scrub stuff. Like they're fighting what's his name? Succulent?
So Zero was fighting Brain. Succulent was fighting Climb.
Right. Well, Succulent was they're like, "Oh, we're going to do all this." And then Sabus shows up. He's like, "All right, give me your best." All right, that wasn't good enough. You're dead. So like everything the others do is just like, well, you have a long way to go to be relevant in power. And then, I mean, it was pretty much just the Demiurge conflict, the Zero conflict, and then they're playing at the end. Which, I don't know why this just bothers me so much. That outro song during that scene just was so weird to me. It was just so weird. It just felt so out of place. Like, because that's one of my favorite, like, tropes in anime is when they do the outro song during some, like, scene. But this one is just like, why? They're just talking. It ain't even like intense talking. They're like, all right, there's going to be demons in there. There's a ring of fire. All right, good luck, everybody. And that's it.
I feel like, I don't know, it gets to the point where like, well, we have an outro song, therefore we have to use it every episode.
Right. Well,
like,
I think
they didn't have to use it in this episode. They could have just, you know, played their standard music or whatever during that scene.
Right.
And it's not had the outro music and just end the episode. But
exactly. But I think the thing was, it was so long. Like, it was like 5 minutes before the episode ended. And it just played in the background. It's like, interesting. Because I even checked, I was like, whoa, that felt short. Like, because it started playing, so I'm assuming there's like 30 seconds left. I'm like, what the hell? We still got time.
Anyway, for my score, I'm also going to give it a 7.5.
Copy.
First of all, so what you were saying, but I do like Brain. I don't like that. I wish they would have gave Brain the chance to defeat Zero instead of actually having Sabus come in and end it.
Yeah, I mean, he already killed everyone else. At least give Brain a chance.
Yeah,
especially with their little like showdown. He's like, all right, come enter my circle thing. And he's like, I'm gonna punch through it. And then Sabus is like, hey.
He's like, I have power right here. It is, but I do love Sabus, of course. So anything with him is great. But I do wish they would give a chance to Brain. Just give some other characters a moment to shine, okay? If we don't give so much dedicated time to these other characters, just to take away their moments, it's like, why give them this much time then?
Right.
But yeah, I do like anytime Ainz gets his little inner monologue in here. We're starting to get a little more of him towards the end of the second season. But this does a good job at the end to hype up the next episode. I'm not sure. Well, does it? Like, I'm excited for the next episode, but at the same time, it's not like very hype. Like, it's just a plan that they set up to basically build up Ein's reputation.
I think showing Demiurge and like his little demon army would have been cool. That would have got me hype. Like him just waiting for them.
Basically, the capital has to win with Momon. So that's the whole point.
We know that Ainz is not going to lose. It's literally set up for him to win.
Or it's set up to, like, partway through, he's just like, bitches, I'm actually Ainz. I'm taking over the capital. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it can't be, like, a huge step unless it was actually Ainz fighting, like, an X character we don't know.
Right.
Kind of like in the first season when he had to fight that one girl or whatever. Where they built that up. So, for this one, there's really no tough person for him to fight or anything like that. So, because obviously it's not going to be him and Demiurge fighting to the death.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they'll just be like, all right, let's fight for, not for real, but like, let's actually be serious to some extent. Obviously, don't try and kill each other, but be serious. Let's put on a big show.
At the end of this, it's going to be a huge show. Yeah, exactly. So, the only thing is, see where the fuck this crazy princess goes.
Her character is actually kind of interesting just because she's so fucking, like, crazy.
It's like, oh, I can be nice, and then, brah! Come to me, Climb.
Come, Climb. I want to eat your children when they're born. It's like, chill.
I'm wondering if they're going to actually, how much they're going to solve in this final episode too. Like, how far are they going to go with Climb? Are we going to get the other characters resurrected? Are we, like, the Blue Road's going to fall? Who knows what's going to happen? But
I don't know.
We'll find out next week. That does it for our review.
Give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. There's something else you want to point out. Again, no confirming or denying theories, as we are anime viewers only, and there's plenty of others that are the same way. And we stream over at Twitch. Descriptions are down below, or links are in the description down below. Get on over, give us a follow, and until next time, peace out.
See ya.